God bless you. I'd like to welcome you to Apostle Dickson International Online Ministry, an online teaching platform, mentoring platform for all believers who desire to know more of God's intention for their life. You are welcome. Alright, quickly, I would like to teach on 7 points you must know or understand before you enter marriage. Therefore, I want to title this particular episode as Sex Before Marriage. Sex Before Marriage. What you must understand. Because many people have different concepts, understanding, belief system, and they believe that they are getting or buying a product, and therefore they'll have to test run the product before they settle for it or pay for it. Others believe that is marriage supposed to be an institution ordained by God, and therefore they'll have to be patient in their relationship before they start having sex. Now, sex, number 1 point I want to point out is, what is sex? What is sex? Sex, according to Oxford Dictionary, is physical activity between two people in which they touch each other's sexual organ, and which may include sexual intercourse. There's a sex in its definition is not just sexual intercourse. It includes touching each other's sexual organs. So once you are practicing this particular act in your relationship, just know that you are practicing sex. And I may remind you that this is not a biblical definition. This is Oxford Dictionary definition. Now, number 2 point is, what is marriage? Marriage is the legal relationship between husband and wife recognized by God and man. The legal relationship between husband and wife recognized by God and man. So that is to say, in fact, when you check through the Bible, you will not see anything called wedding. You will not see anything called wedding. You only see where bride price were paid. And in our own modern way of saying bride price is where you have traditional marriage, so to say. But here now, I would like to quickly let you know that God's original intention for institution marriage is not for you to start having sex every night, 24 hours every day. No. There is a divine purpose attached to your life. Number 3 point I want to point out is why sex should not be a priority in your relationship. Sex should not be a priority. Sex is not the purpose why God created you. Sex is not the purpose why God said you should marry. Sex is not the main purpose why God said you should enter a relationship. Sex is a additional activity in your marriage. Like yesterday, I was even teaching that 99% of what happened in a marriage situation is communication. 99% of what happened in a marriage, in a home, is communication. It's not sex. So you cannot just actually step into marriage by looking at how a sister is good on bed for you, because she might be good on bed for you, the guy might be good on bed for you. At the end of the day, the character, there are other factors that may not be comfortable for you. And that is why when you want to settle down maritally, you go to the creator, the institutor of marriage. He is the one that can actually pinpoint to you someone ordained by him, someone called to fulfill destiny with you by him. No, eternity revolves around our calling. Now, your life is a divination of your dream. Your life is actually a conclusion of God's own idea. Jesus said, I came in the volume of books written concerning me. And the Bible speaking said that marriage is honorable with the bed, undefiled. That is to say, sex before marriage is not encouraged by God. And having been married for some time now, I've come to realize, because in my journey of relationship I never had sex, and I came to realize that there is this backing you receive from God. There is this presence of God that follows you. Anytime you are in problem, you can look back to God and say, God, I kept your covenant. I kept the code of relationship. Now I am in the business. You can look up to God and call on God to intervene at any time. Our righteousness is actually not the basis on which we approach God, is the righteousness of Christ. But there are principles that are laid down for us in order to fulfill destiny for Him. That is to say, God has a standard. There is a standard. There is a standard. You can't break it and enjoy marriage. You can't break it and succeed in marriage. You can't break it and fulfill destiny. Most of the time, check it, people that have sex before marriage always have this regret. They always have this regret.